And a very big hello, everybody. Welcome along to another video, and it has been confirmed, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, the organisers at Iracing have the greatest sense of humour known to man, because today we're racing the MX5 Advanced here at the Nurburgring, the green hell. Can you believe it? How could you not do this? How could you sit there and see this on the roster and not want to have a go? So let's get underway.
Okay, standing start. Get ready, mate. It's hammer time. Go.
So we get underway, and I will tell you straight up, this is post-race Grant talking to you, not driver Grant. I just thought that coming into the Nordschleife, it may not be a real smart deal to be driving and trying to commentate. Our whole aim here is to try and pick up as much safety rating as we possibly can and hopefully finish in the points, but I'm not going to get caught up in people's headaches early on, particularly on cold tyres. So I take it nice and easy through the first couple of turns. I lose a couple of spots, but I'm not concerned by that because the Nordschleife, once we get onto that, is really just a game of nutrition. You know that there's people that are going to bin it. So we're just taking it nice and easy, slowly bringing our temperature up to tyres. I found during practice, and I did do some practice, that one, I was slow, and two, the opening laps on cold tyres on these cars is just insane. I get a great one on this guy,
Car number 7.
but he's got the inside line, and this is going to put me under pressure because of the two cars behind.
Left.
I have to lift, and because I've lifted, they're going to get a beautiful run on me. One goes straight up the inside, and once again, safety rating is more important than anything else. I let him go.
Car right.
And he had a sneaky look down the inside, a bit of a dive bomb, so well done for the talent. Yeah, right. But he doesn't seem to have the pace, so that's a good thing. We potentially get him back. 4-lap race. No need to rush and go crazy in the first lap. Onto the Nordschleife now. There's a slow car.
Car number 12. C license. And their rating is 1.1.
So somebody's had a bit of a moment. Still feeling that the tyres aren't quite there, so I get out of it early. Not sure what to take this in, but I find that in second I seem to get really good drive. But I don't think it's the fastest way around, but it seems stable, but I am slow. There have already been some incidents out on track. I'll bring you some replays of those in just a few moments' time. Let's just get this race settled down a little bit. Through his flat out, just letting the car breathe and not using the tyres to scrub too much speed off. As we come down to this left-hander, just a slight lift and then stand back on it. Sort of pushing a little bit at the moment though. I've decided to wind it up and try and stay in the slipstream of this guy in front. I know I'm quicker, but I'm out of the slipstream and he's not. So we're giving it some. Tricky part of the track this. The car wants to over-rotate. And speaking of over-rotating...
Incident in Ardennau-Forst. We think it might be Edward.
I don't know if you could see it, but there was a car further up the track sitting in the middle of the road. had obviously been spun or something like that, which just caught my eye, and I stayed on the brake a little bit too long.
Okay, Grant. The next car is Wood, car number 8, C license.
And as a result, paid the price. So let's go back and take a look at some of the replays. Coming onto the Nordschleifer, the number 1 car just gets it wrong, tags the wall, but he's able to continue on, so GG to him. That was the slower car that we saw ahead. This, can't explain that one. But anyway, here's an ugly one. The Red Bull car just goes straight into the side of the 5 car. Here's from the Red Bull's perspective. No car there, no car there. Yep, no car there at all. Yep, just keep driving. Something about Red Bull deliveries, I think. Here's the one that happened just in front of us where we spun. The 4 car gets it wrong. The 11 car got no choice, goes straight into the side of it, and the car behind, well, you can judge for yourself. He's a sitting duck. He tries to stay out of the way. He sees what's going on, gets on the brakes. Nothing he could do. There's a car sitting in the way. It's a tough place. There's no doubt about it. Now, this has the potential up front to be interesting. The Martini car.
There's an incident in Carousel. It looks like victory.
Oh, we're going to get a run. Yep, we're through. Nice and safe. And follow the Martini car through this section, a little bit wide there, but we managed to keep it in the carousel, only just. They're battling up ahead too. I don't know if you just caught it. They were side by side, still side by side, so that has potential. We're down on our I rating, but our safety rating is not looking too bad. He had a little dab of the brakes there that caught me out.
Looks like it's Michelle.
Oh, I was going to go down the inside there, but there was a car there. I thought better of it.
Ahead is now 0.2.
So we've picked up another spot.
We think it might be Harris. Yellow.
There's another one. There's the Red Bull car. Maybe that's Karma. We'll go back and check very shortly. Now we've got a run on the Martini car. Not where I want to have a run on him.
Hold your line.
Let's see what we can do around the outside. Have we got it? Yes, we have. He gave us racing room, so well done to him. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to have a go there, but I had no choice.
Victory, car number 11, and their rating is 1.1.
So we've picked up another spot. Now that our tyres are a little bit warmer, feeling a little bit more confident. But with so much going on, we're losing time to the guys out in front. But I'm happy with that. I don't care. If I can go double green in this race, I'll be stoked. Yellow flag.
Schrabenschwanz. It looks like Ebba.
The flags come in, so we don't need to worry too much. I get back on the gas. Balance it through this section of the circuit. Now the important part. Get it down to second. Stand on the gas. Nice rotation, let it build up, get up into third, go flat through here, let it lift a little bit just because of the cold tyres, then off the gas, now stand on it. Get that a little bit extra rotation.
Car number 14, B license, and their rating is 0.9.
Let's go back and take a look at some more incidents. So here's the 11 car in the carousel. Oh, easy done. We've all done that. Oh, is he going to join safely? Yes, he is. Legend. Absolute legend. Here's the 12 car, just offline, and that wall is going to be part of the side of his car. Here's the Red Bull car. This is what happened to it, just a wheel out onto the dirt. And then Karma struck, one would think. But he stays off the track. Here's the one that happened in front of us a few moments ago. Just a little bit loose. I thought he'd caught it. But no.
P9.
So we rejoin the race back on the start-finish line, heading off on lap number 2. Still with the 1X, so I'm happy about that.
Okay, Grant, you're reeling. Knack in. The gap is now 2.8 seconds.
And we're just outside of green on our I rating. But I'm not stressed about that. We're catching these guys in front, and we're catching them well. There's potential, and of course it's the Nordschleife. So there's always going to be carnage. But these guys are helping each other out with slipstreaming, so that's going to make it pretty hard to try and catch up around this track. But we're not going to give up.
There's an incident in Michelin Curve. It looks like it's Knack.
There was a car off to our left, so we've picked up another spot and we go green for the first time in this race since the start. And we've still got a 1X.
The driver in front of us is not the cleanest racer. Simon, car number 9, B license.
So I'm feeling good about that. We just got to keep it together for another couple of laps, which is easier said than done at this joint. A little bit of oversteer. Nice oversteer there. It gave me good rotation. And we set our sights around the hill again.
Incident in Hatzenbach. It looks like it's Andreas. The gap to Simon in front is now 4.4 seconds.
Just trying to keep it clean and smooth and carry as much corner speed as possible. So there's been an issue down here because we've got the limited adhesion flag out. Selected the wrong gear there. There's the battle up in front, as you can see in the top right-hand corner of the screen. And we're doing our best to try and stay in touch, but I'm reticent to push it too hard because this place, as you know, can bite. When it bites very, very hard. Poor little Mazda, listen to it rev out. Just don't think this car was designed for this racetrack. I wasn't really sure of what to do coming into the edit of this video because it's a long race. 4 laps in an MX5 takes a hell of a long time to get around the track, but you know, I never get bored watching laps at this place, so hopefully you're of the same opinion and you'll enjoy it. But I can assure you there is plenty more action to come. Right now, let's just enjoy the Mazda MX5 revving its little head off.
There's an incident in Iracing. It looks like victory.
So let's go back and take a look at some of the action. Here's an interesting one between these two. Slight tap there. Then what appears to be just a pit manoeuvre. He may have been trying to bump draft him, but yeah, that didn't work. Then we had this one which was just in front of us, which allowed us to get closer to the green. And in fact, I think pick up the green. The 7 car spins on its own. Nothing coming, rejoins the race without too much drama. And this guy, yeah, the 11 car, loses it, gets turned around, doesn't check his relative, comes straight out onto the track and then decides the car's dead, I'm getting out. Which was wonderful for us. Thanks, pal. Appreciate ya. The poor 4 car's having a nightmare. And pretty much his day's done. The 19 car, I don't know what happened here. It's like he just didn't brake. And yeah, he's had a shocker. And here doesn't even bother to take the turn as a result of that. Loops it round. Whether he had an issue or not, I don't know. But that's twice we saw him not even bother to try and brake. So we're rejoining the race a full lap later, where I make a meal of it coming into this corner, and you can see we're now in double green as we continue on, but still the action's not over, I can assure you. I think you'd expect that though. Takes a lot of concentration to get around here without any headaches. And I thought against doing commentary live because you have to think 2 or 3 turns in advance at this track or you're going to get yourself caught out. So I thought I don't really have the talent or the skill to be able to do both. So I thought I'd just let it work itself out. Such a great racetrack. I'll race anything here. GT3s, I've even raced Formula Vs here, which are an experience. Flat out in 4th gear all the way through here. Don't get on the gas too early or you just run wide. You sort of brake, get into the carousel, put it in, you're in second and just stand on the gas and just keep accelerating all the way through it.
Right ahead is now 14 seconds.
So these guys are off in the distance Gonski. But I'm happy with, what are we, halfway through or 3/4 of the way through lap 3 and I've only got 1 incident point. Happy with that. This turn is very scary for me. I've been to it many times here in practice, so I'm treating it with a great deal of respect. Love this turn. Ride the top of the ripple strip. Give it as much as you can. Flick it up into 4th. Do the jump. Off the gas just slightly. If you need to, just touch the brakes to get a little bit more rotation. cautious through here. Easy to get an off track on the right-hand side there. And this is just flat. Now, I should probably take this next turn in fourth, but happier to go back to second and stand on the gas to give me some more stability and control the car better here. Through the second carousel, we start our run to the
14 seconds.
main straight. And now we sit down and have a cup of tea. Write a novel. You can see I've got the steering wheel cam and my Stream Deck on screen now. Yes, I spent some money buying a camera.
The next car is sketchy. Simon, car number 9, B license.
Didn't really want my whip wipers doing that right at this point in time, but you get that on the big gigs. Our delta's up, so we've had a reasonable lap, a bit dodgy through the last turn, but we're still way slower than the guys out in front. But I'll take all my gains.
Ahead is increasing. It's now 15 seconds. One more lap to go.
So we head off on our final lap. Now what I'll do, I'll sit back and relax and let you enjoy this lap, but I will warn you, there's a jump fright coming. We get a little bit wrong there as we rejoin the race.
Keep it between the lines. The gap to B6 ahead is now 15 seconds. Okay, Grant. The next car is Fry, car number 1, B license. Right, the guy ahead of us is 1 lap behind. The gap to Fry ahead is now 17 seconds.
Go fast, mate.
There's an incident in Metzgersfeld. We think it might be Johans. Incident in Iracing. It looks like Johans. There's an incident in Iracing. We think it might be Johans.
Whoa, what the fuck? Your engine blew up.
There's an incident in Vipperman. It looks like Simon. Okay, Grant. The next car is not the cleanest racer. Simon, car number 9, B license.
I don't mind saying that scared the hell out of me.
He's pitting from position 10. Expect him to come out a bit behind you.
We'll go back and take a look at how Simon ended up there in just a moment. But first, let's have a look at some other replays. Here's the Castrol car. I just don't know. I just don't know. Can't help you out on that one. The Vans car, just getting it wrong in turn 1. We've all done that. Easy done. Now the 7 car, the hooligan car, causing more havoc. Got too much ripple strip there and just destroyed the 10 car. This guy, I don't know, it must have just missed his braking marker because he just went totally wide. Now listen to this. Have a listen to the engine. I'd say you had a gear failure of some description, but instead of staying to the right, comes out and then just stops right on the racing line. And then, of course, we come through full noise and see him, and we love you, Simon. Great job, mate. Love you. Absolutely love you. Look at that. That's how it ended up. Good on you, Simon. Good on you. So we rejoin the race in the final turn of the final lap. Happy with the result. It's a lap car in front, so there's not a great deal we can do about that or should do about that. But we're going to come across the line here at the Nurburgring in the Mazda Advanced Series and pick up a double green. I'll take that.
P6. There we go. It's over. Bring it back round.
And it's over. It was exactly my sentiment as well. I was absolutely delighted to have it over. Just can't wait to do it again now. Okay, let's go and take a look at the results and see how it all panned out in the end. Well, there you have it. 24 gain on the I rating, 0.16 for the safety rating. We were the second split. Our times were absolutely rubbish, but hey, we still finished double green. And what's interesting about this, I discovered something the other day that I didn't know a great deal about. In series standings, if I select the division I'm in, which is Division 8, before this race begun, we're in 8th position. We're now 6th in Division 8. I don't know if that's something to scream and yell about or be happy about, but nonetheless, that's where we are. Thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it. We'll look forward to catching up with you next time. Bye for now.